afternoon, folks. This is Fred Campos, owner of DFW Website Designers. It is Tuesday, January the 18th, 2022. And can you believe it? This is episode number 300 of your 3 business tips at 3 o'clock in and around 3 minutes. I can't believe we've been doing this for 300 episodes, almost every single day. This is incredible. The things I've learned and things I've shared have been wonderful for us, and for me especially. Today, we're going to talk about double do. We're going to talk about double assigning, double checking, and double down. And I'm calling this the double do episode. I love this. Business tip number 1, double assign. We've been talking this week about growing your team. We've been talking about cross-training, about testing, about writing it down. But what you need to do when you have that absolutely critical assignment or something that requires maybe going in 2 different directions, consider assigning it to 2 different team members. Double assign. You're not necessarily generating competition, although you might be, but you're getting 2 different perspectives on things. Where I use this in my business is I have 2 employees that develop logo designs. Sometimes I'll assign them the same task and see which one is better. This does create a little bit of competition, but it also gives better quality to the customer. Are there areas in your organization, if you have the manpower and the bandwidth, that you could double assign? I would also do this on very, very critical tasks where they has to be done, maybe assign 2 different people, plus it gives you 2 different perspectives. Business tip number 2, anything you do, you want to double check. You don't just, even when you have an extremely functional and awesome team, you, the business owner, the buck stops with you. I may assign the design of this website, but before I show it to the client, I will double check it. Same thing with logo designs or support or everything else. I use Airtable for all these buckets, but at the end of the day or the end of the week, I am double checking people's work just to make sure that it's that high standards of qualities. And business tip number 3 is one of the most amazing tips that has really, really changed my business. I call it double down. You know, when you are like me and you're a procrastinator, remember that last hour you would study right before a test, or when you're working on a big project, it seems to come together right as you get to crunch time, right as when the deadline is approaching. Well, I sometimes tell the team, I usually give them more work than they can do. And that last little time frame or that last little area on Friday, I give them a little bit more so that we can double down on our work. Sometimes we come together as a group and we focus really hard, intense, and double down. But what I found is that the amount of time that you give a project, your project seems to grow to fill that time frame. So I keep compressing the time frame and compressing the time frame so that we are forced to double down. I call this my double do: double assign, double check, and double down. These are areas that I'm working on this Tuesday. Anything I'm learning, I throw the fence to you because I want you guys to be awesome. Now go back to sleep.